7 tips to take care when you're choosing your Western formals for your office or for business. Hello everyone, I'm Archanasankarimage. I'm a designer, stylist and an image consultant. So if any one of you are new here, I strongly suggest subscribing, and after you've seen this video, if you liked it, please like and share. So let's plunge right in. So today we are going to discuss about formal wear for women. Now let us just dissect it a little bit. So formal wear for women is broadly categorized into 3 types. So first one is Indian, second is your Western formals, and your third is your Indo-Western formals. So before this I had already discussed about the Indian wear. There are 2 episodes which if you have not seen, please go back and see it. So that is about Indian formals, which is one is the Kameez and Kurtas and the second one are your sarees. So today we are going to discuss about the Western formals. So let's get right in. I'm going to give you 7 effective, powerful tips that you need to take care before you choose or buy your Western formals. So your Western formal pieces, as you all know, mainly are your shirts, your tops, your trousers or your pants, and sometimes it's also your skirts and blazers, and sometimes even your suits. I think very less women wear a full suit, but these are all your pieces in your Western formal wardrobe. So tip number 1, use plain or solid colors when you're choosing your tops or your shirts. Now there are 2 categories of colors that you can broadly take. You can take either light colors starting from white and any of the light colors for your top or your shirt. Second is a category which consists of the dark colors, like your blacks, your navy blues, your dark grays, your browns, your army greens and your deep maroons. All those dark colors are also a beautiful category to choose from. What you need to avoid are bright colors and fluorescent colors. So you need to also judge all these depending on the kind of office that you go to, the culture that is being followed there. Tip number 2, prints for your shirts or your tops. So ideally the best kind of prints is you can start with stripes, all kinds of stripes. Second one is your checkered designs. If you can manage to get checkered shirts or tops, it's a fantastic choice. And the third one is simply geometrics. Any kind of geometrics which are your obviously stripes, checks, your zigzags, your diagonals, or any other format which looks very geometric in design. And in case you are a person who loves your florals and can't do without it, you may choose, but take care that you make your prints or you choose the prints which are small in size and dimension. Or even the colors that you choose should not be too jarring with each other, but more subtle, because it has to look formal. Avoid big prints at any cost, and also avoid big prints even if you're taking it has to be very, very, very subtle in tone. Otherwise, please avoid big prints in bright and drastic colors. Tip number 3, necklines. So ideally use tops which have a simple U or a V or something which is very modest, or if you can take collars Ideally, if you can take collared shirts, that's the best, or a top which has a stand collar, something like that, with there is some a design feature which looks like a collar, that really looks very formal. A thing to take care or to avoid are plunging necklines, anything which is very deep, and also something which is very broad, which is showing off your shoulders. Remember, we are here to work and you need to appear more modest. Tip number 4 are your sleeves of your shirts or your tops. So you can use any kind of sleeve for your top or your shirt. Take care that the longer, the more covered you are, the more formal you look. So choose the length of your sleeves accordingly. You could also use a shirt with a cuff. A cuff always creates a lot of formality. And if you are planning to use a sleeveless top, please check with the dressing policies of your office to begin with, also with the culture and your environment. As I've always said, it's about the people with whom you work, the region you work. If they are comfortable with it, then it's all right. Tip number 5 are your trousers or your pants print. So you definitely stick to your solids. That's the best option. And in solids, you have the colors. Obviously, I don't have to tell you this. The colors like the blacks, the grays, the blues, the browns, the beiges even, and also some of those blush tones which are very trendy nowadays. So you can use any of these colors which look formal. Avoid colors which are very bright, like the red pants that you love, or the pink ones, or the orange ones. You can keep this for another occasion, a more casual occasion. Even if you're in your office, you could keep it for a casual occasion. But on a formal note, avoid all these bright colors. And print wise, obviously you can experiment with your stripes and your checkered trousers. You could also use prints like your herringbone or your houndstooth. So these are all the prints that you gently get to buy in the markets, and these are very good to add that kind of a variety to your wardrobe. Tip number 6 is very critical. That is the fit of your clothes. Now, most of the people do not really take a lot of care about the fit. Now, when I say fit of the clothes, it doesn't mean that it has to be very tight and fitted. It only means that it has to fall according to the fit of your body, to the shape of your body. It has to have that kind of a fit which suits your body. So always take care that after you have put in your clothes, when you're trying, even when you're buying, when you want a shirt or a top or a trouser, sit on something and see how comfortable you feel. You have to have at least 1 inch of space inside when you sit as well. Meaning when you sit, you shouldn't feel as if it's going to just open up and you feel so claustrophobic inside. So pick pieces which make you feel comfortable. So this is for 2 reasons. One, that space, that 1 inch space that you're going to leave inside, it makes you look more modest, more formal. And also additionally, this space also gives you the comfort that is very essential when you work for long hours. Tip number 7 is using stoles or scarves. So use stoles or scarves as a third layer, about third layer I've done an episode. If you have not seen it, please go check it out here. So using a third layer is for 2 reasons. One, basically for modesty. So there are many women sometimes, if you're a little heavy, if you're a little broader, you you love to have a third layer on for that kind of modesty. And second, a third layer, adding a third layer increases your formality level. So add a nice stole or a scarf, and if you're sometimes in just monochromatic clothes, meaning all a single color or maybe just two color, you can just add a dash of color and energy with a nice bright and printed scarf or a stole. So these are the 7 tips which I thought is important for you to use before you choose your Western formals. I believe that you like this video. If you liked it, please like and share, and if anyone of you are not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe. And the question to you is this, that do you have such a tip to give? Meaning, what is that one tip that you take care when you choose your Western formals? Please comment down below, and I'll be back soon with you with many such topics on fashion, image and style. Till then, signing off, Archana Shankar.